All right, welcome back. We are going to hit our Thunder game for the third time today. It's just the way the cookie has crumbled. This was not planned, but it's okay because Thunder always puts on a good show. We've got Jagan, CK, Dorito Fusion, Ryan Emo, and Jules again hitting up. They are 3-1 in Group A. We just watched them take their first loss of the group on the last second cap break from Dice. So they are looking to avenge against the 4-0 team from Group A, which is GSKILL. GSKILL getting Motive Greets, Gall, Timo, who we just saw an ad for, Milo, and Taylor are going to be moving GSKILL, currently undefeated in Group A, facing off against our Thunder team here. And this is going to be on the DE Dust 2 of DOD, DOD Harrington. As you can see, we have all 12 in the server. We are ready to go. This, again, is currently the only match being played right now. So we were going to jump into here. Instead of having dead air, we're just going to take a third game of Thunder. Yes, because the more DOD, the better, right? So we're going to have 2 Harrington matches on stream. This is the first one. Our second one will feature UKZ versus Late after this. But for now, we're looking at our Thunder versus GSKILL. Also, team owner, it is his birthday. So if you have any way to message team owner, tell him happy birthday as he goes to finish out day 1 of the World Series of DOD undefeated. Here we go, 3 seconds left as we go. We have Thunder over on the Axis side. We have GSKILL on the Allies. Taylor and Milo are going to be taking the bars over to Mountainside. As you see it instantly shot through the upper window there from one of the Axis cars. Ryan Emo is going to throw a grenade down over here on Trips. He's going to go down and check. Is he? No, he's staying on those things. He's going to play with Midhouse. That's a dangerous game. STG versus Grand in Midhouse, and the Grand ends up winning. Fusion and CK do clear out that mid, though, as they go for that mid cap. If you don't know much about DOD, this map is one of probably the most classic competitive DOD map. It is extremely fast. At all points, they are going to be going full breakneck speed, trying to get a cap out. The flags will go back and forth very quickly. There's only one double cap right in the middle. And this should be a very back and forth game, although if one team is able to put a stranglehold on, they can run the score up very quickly. CK over here at Arches, trying to get it back, but Motive says no, this is my Arch now. And there we go, they're going for a thing. Can Dorito get the break? He can. Gets the break off, so GSKILL does not get that double cap. And they have cleared that out. Now Thunder gets hit. Dorito thought about going down into the middle, but Motive sitting right there, looking right at him from double doors with his sniper. Fusion gonna run in. They have cleared out Motive. Fusion and Jagan thinking about, oh, nice shot from Fusion on the mountain stairs. They're thinking about holding this flag. Fusion might get into mid-house there. Gall gonna come up here. Nice shot from Gall and Reeds to clear out that middle. They're going for a cap again. Will they get it in time, or will a grenade come flying? A grenade does come flying, but it is not in time. So the flag goes the way of GSKILL, even though Thunder could potentially get a cap back real fast since they cleared it out. And that is what they are going for. They are going for a cap back. Grenades fly in. Gall does get the break. Timo does kill Gall. A little birthday present from the birthday boy to Gall. Instead of cake, he gets a grenade. Timo does miss the shot there. He's going to back up, prime a grenade, just in case. It's a little adventurous, but the battle for Arches is on. Dragon over here sniping Mountain. Goes for his no-scope onto Taylor and gets the shot. Motive does get the revenge, but a nice no-scope from Jagan there on Taylor just to send a message, if nothing else. Dorito over here trying his best. He's been 90'd, and that has actually taken him out. So his hold on those mountain stairs was tenuous, and it is actually gone now. CK gets a grenade kill on the ladder. Timo pushed all the way up to holding that spawn, but a grenade comes and clears him out of there. CK gonna hold ladder, try to get a little bit of map control back out. GSKILL currently has control of 75% of the map. Jewel sees a foot go up, but it doesn't matter because Jagan's there. He's going to switch over for a bar, and he's going to go into sewers. But he is not taking the quiet approach. He went for a little bit of a sprint hop there to try to get over to the other side ASAP. Motive in mid-house with his Springfield. He knows Jagan is over there in mountain, but doesn't know exactly where. Does not have a good angle on him. Dorito, on the other hand, going to throw a grenade from pit into that ladder area. And Motive waiting for him as it comes around. Fusion, unfortunately, throws a grenade, preventing his from going up after a bad bounce, but that's okay. He is looking all over for Team Owner. He's found him in that mountain, in the long pit. Jagan dies over at Arches. GSKILL looking to put the pressure on here. They are converging on those arches, even though CK has pushed all the way up to that plateau area. Motive coming back around from the backside of Arches, going to grab that flag as Timo gets their second flag. So now Mountain is the only thing remaining. Dorito is there, well, was there, but his teammates have now arrived. As Fusion tries his best to get that flag back. And Call going in through the bottom. I missed him. Going in through the bottom to get that cap out. So right away we have a cap out going the way of GSKILL. 69-16. So again, like I said, this is a very fast map. We could see another cap out very quickly from either team. Nice grenade off the start there. Taylor cleans up. Gets a double kill onto the front stairs. Sees someone up top. He has no bullets in his gun though, so he's going to go slow as he goes around. Meanwhile, that space he's helped create, they are able to capture that middle area without having to worry about the ladder. In fact, they are flooding their own ladder as they kill Dorito and head up it. Motive 15 health, keeping a lockdown on those mountain stairs. Dorito back to defense here. He and Jagan are over there waiting for them to come in. Firing squad works, but as soon as Dorito shows his face, he's taken out. And the game is paused. Not quite sure why we are paused, but we are paused, so hence the waiting around. The fun thing is when Half-Life 1 games are paused, the spectator is completely paused too, so I can't actually control anything either. I can't go look at where people are. We are back. Game's unpaused. And we are looking at Gall push up those white stairs. Instead, he's going to go up ladder because, again, they are flooding that mountain trying to go for a second cap out. Jagan is sitting there, sees a grenade fly right in. That is unfortunate for Jagan, as we have a cap out here as they drop down. Camera didn't want us to see that cap out, but we got back in time. So, GSKILL taking a quick 2-cap lead here. Okay, we're going to watch Milo throw a grenade right in front of him, chuck it up to the bottom of the mountain house here, and instantly sent back to spawn by one of the grenades from the Axis side. Jewel's going to jump into sewer again. Dorito looking at mid-house from that ladder position. And he's taken out from upper connector. Motive. Now, Motive was off to a very hot start and still is 15-6. Right behind him is Greets and Gall, both at 14-10, 14-11 respectively, as Gall and Greets are going to be, I'm sorry, not Greets, just Gall and, I forget, Timo going to be grabbing that middle flag. Timo goes up the ladder right into a grenade, so he's back into the respawn queue. Taylor gets a nade into Mountain House, gets the kill up Mountain Stairs, grabs the car. Can he get the cap out? No, Gall says, no thank you, I will come through the bottom, and I will get the cap out instead. So now we got 3 cap outs going the way of GSKILL. Thunder holding on with 20 points, but so far, like I said, this is a fast map. If someone gets going, if someone gets momentum, they can snowball. Ryan with a very nice spray on the triple boxes there off initial. Going to throw a grenade over towards bridge. Thunder needs control of middle. That is what they have yet to get control of this map. And all the rotations come through middle, so GSKILL has had kind of an easy time rotating from side to side because they have that middle control. Fusion, 44 health, must have been a grenade. Greet, 79 health, also must have been a grenade. Gets a kill on to Jaggin up on White Stairs as they walk in. That is 4 dead the way of Thunder. CK gets a grenade onto that middle, preventing the cap out, but they can cap that middle flag at any point, it looks like. Greets is all alone, no one's helping Greets. He finally makes the call to get the heck back here. Doesn't matter, because that gave that just enough time for Dorito to get back and break it. Taylor up ladder with a car, dies to CK. Jewel's going to be pushing for up that trips. Sees someone up in the window, and Milo is able to kill him along the way. Motive back in the mid-house, looking through ladder, as Fusion does kill Timo and push up to the ally side of Long. Looks like Fusion's going to grab that plateau just for safekeeping. Jules trapped here in Mountain House. Not quite enough confidence to push out yet. And that's why someone was on stairs. He kills Milo as Milo comes around. So we got a bunch of Thunder over here in Mountain, making sure they have that on lock. Ryan going to push up into ladder, find Taylor, but Motive right behind Taylor in mid-house. CK's turn, going to throw a grenade down into the pit area. Going to throw one slightly longer. And he's taken out by a grenade from Milo. They have respawn. Milo and Taylor are moving up. Milo at trip boxes. Taylor going to check out the sewers where he is found by a car. And we have a quick change there of Thunder getting enough kills, with Dorito getting the first bridge flag. That's the first Allies flag. So the mountain side of the map goes to Thunder. The rest of the map is currently under GSKILL's influence. And Thunder and Dorito is just looking to be a nuisance while holding their first flag, because as they hold their first flag, they do get a point for holding that flag every tick. So they are getting something out of it, looking to try to draw resources to get them out of there. So that can happen. CK and crew can now capture the middle flag, partly due to Dorito's influence, causing 3 people to come out of that spawn area just to deal with him.
Point captured.
Okay, Jaggin kills Taylor over on mountain, so it looks like there's still some sort of mountain control for Thunder, even though they don't control that flag anymore. Gall taken out from ladder by Dorito. Dorito currently 19-19, leading the way for Thunder. Motive moving through upper connector. Finds Jagan coming around the corner. Now he's going to stare at a tree. As he stares at a tree, he's hoping to see just any sort of coloration through the leaves. He's almost took out his teammate there. Did a double take. As they go for that capture.
Area secured.
Motive taken out by a grenade, but that's okay. They got the flag cap. Taylor pushes up ladder, takes out Dorito's head. Timo and Greets joining in on the kill party.
Objective secured.
Ryan made right into Ryan's lap, but Ryan is able to get around the wall in time. He's going to drop down into L. He's looking, you definitely know they're coming. He wants to be ready. Jules going to sit and watch ladder. Ryan with a very nice headshot on the ball as he came around. Bunch of spraying into middle did not work out for Ryan Emo. As a lot of Thunder is sent back, but they're not sent back for long. The respawn timer was really quick. They will get back in time, but Milo is pushing up those stairs. Gets one kill. Gets a second kill. Grenade flying out to him. Misses him. Third kill coming. Can Milo get that third kill? He can, and that causes a cap out from Milo. Milo did that almost single-handedly on the mountainside. Very nice streak by him there. And we see GSKILL expand their lead to about 200 points at this point. Now remember, while this may seem like a stomp, it is not. This map can turn on a dime, and we have an entire half left where Thunder could do the exact same thing to GSKILL. So, Dorito down to 7 HP as he's looking at trip boxes. Motive sniping from double doors. Jagan over here on white steps. So sniper on white steps, sniper on double doors. Will they see each other? That's the question. Jagan with a nice flick on the Gall. But that gave away his position to Motive as Motive cleans that up. Taylor 3 HP, bunch of kills. Moving up to the spawn. Just being a menace. Got about 5 minutes left in half.
Objective secure.
Taylor, can he hold this in time for the kill capture to happen? He cannot! Ryan is able to get the kill and the flag, preventing that flag capture. Taylor probably thought he had it. That was right in the time that it looked like the middle was captured. But it was not quite the millisecond it needed to be. Jules going to do a little crouch hop away, but unfortunately still right in view of Sewers. Ryan picked up a car, gets a kill on a Gall. He's going to swing around. Heard his death coming and just accepted his fate. Meanwhile, Deidre is going to push in. Motive over here, upper connector, does clear out that ladder area, moves into mid-house, going to try to get over in see onto those mountain pit area. And he does see one. He does not get the kill, though. He's going to reset and see if he can get it again. And he does. He patiently waits a different angle. Finds Ryan Emo coming to the thing. Meanwhile, Fusion, we haven't heard much from the long folks. Fusion 2024. Timo over there 14 and 15. So they've been going back and forth on long kind of by themselves.
Point captured.
Thunder almost got that middle capture, but did not go their way. Broken just in time. Jagan now is in mid-house, so he's going to be shooting the feet of Milo as he comes down. Then he grabs the Luger, and that's a team wipe for Thunder. Thunder should transition this into a mid-capture and potential cap out here. Reach is going to run in. It's not going to be in time. And there's the cap. No, it's not! Milo able to get the bridge in time, prevents the cap out. Thought for sure Thunder had a cap there going their way, but Milo just in time gets a flag back. Meanwhile, Timo has 1 HP going through those double doors. He's like, I'm almost dead anyway, I'll be a sacrifice. And he finds a couple of them in mid, so they're going to be pushing through their double doors now. Greets is in that lower connector. Can he find them? He's going up backwards to their flag. Can he get their second flag? He can. But he immediately dies. But Taylor on the respawn. So Greet's able to get a little bit of breathing room for GSKILL there. What was a scare of a cap out. Taylor going to push all the way up. Going all the way to sandbag spawn. Waiting for him to come out. Taylor gets a grenade onto the thing and then runs away. Currently a decent trade for either side, but GSKILL getting that. Oh my god, the nade. So close to breaking that, but just a little too far. Gall going up ladder, just checking it. No, now he commits, gonna prime a nade, throw it up onto the stairs. He tells his buddy to slow down a little bit. Finds one dropping down in the pit, so now we got a rifle battle. The nades kind of ruin all that, and all of a sudden Milo with another cap out here. So Thunder almost had a cap out going the other way, almost a change of momentum. And GSKILL with Milo getting the saving cap of the first flag, and then all of a sudden getting the securing cap of a cap out going the other direction.
Point captured!
Over!
Okay, Jules playing defense here already. They're getting that middle flag, though. No! Broken just in time by Timo. Timo gets a grenade kill and a grand kill, clearing out that middle, preventing the flag cap. Gall and Timo going to jump in and cap the flag for themselves. Will they actually get it in time? Grenades are coming in. They do not get it in time. The grenade does get there. So now Thunder again going for this mid-cap, a back and forth series here. And that's the end of the half. So 303-260, kind of a commanding half for GSKILL, 303-60. A commanding half for GSKILL, but remember, that's just half of the game, right? So we could see Thunder come about and maybe have a commanding half for themselves. Or GSKILL going to complete their undefeated streak of day 1. Going through Group A completely undefeated at 5-0. Alright, so what needs to be done different? GSKILL, what does GSKILL need to do different? Not much. They had a very good half, okay? So, not much different for GSKILL. They kind of just need more of the same. Thunder, on the other hand, needs to transition a bit more into getting mid and keeping mid. They had a lot of mid captures and a lot of good breaks, but they did not commit to keeping the actual mid area of the map, just the flag. So if they can control that area of the map a bit more, they'll have way more room to rotate, allowing them for a lot faster responses to either side of the map, allowing them to potentially claw their way out of the hole that they are currently finding themselves in. And here we go, half number 2 starting. We're gonna follow, let's see, we're gonna follow Motive here as he gets a kind of bird's eye view over middle from that balcony.
Point captured.
Immediately finds the thing, into mid house as Thunder goes a very fast cap for middle, and they're able to get the capture. Teemo's nade not in time. GSKILL gonna go for a cap back as the nade did get both kills. So they cleared out the area, just did not prevent that capture. They do get the flag back. So Thunder had a very aggressive middle take there off initial, but GSKILL, their patience able to counteract into that mid capture. Thunder, on the other hand, taking control of kind of both sides of the map, with middle currently being GSKILL's. Motive holding middle best he can. He threw down his sniper for a bar here.
Area secure.
We see Ryan Emo sitting here at triple box, grabs that car, gets a kill with it. Gonna continue crouch peeking over the box, running away from grenade here. And he is fine. The call does get that win, that kill for him. Okay. Fusion over in low connector. Looks like both teams have slowed down a bit. Both teams are taking... Thunder was off to a very fast second half start, but I think the fact they lost all their map control almost immediately slowed them down a bit. Taylor with 2 spawn kills there, as he jumps in the middle, but he doesn't have any friends. Meanwhile, Jules going for the cap out here. Milo with the MP40. Not going to do it in time. And all of a sudden, Thunder's going to cap out. Milo unable to hold on because he was in a very... It was a fish in a barrel there for Jules. And Jules able to jump down and get that flag cap, giving Thunder a flag cap. The first cap out of the second half. Motive sees one run up, sees a head, misses the head though. Nice. Finds Fusion in the window. The patience from Motive with the scope allows him to clear out middle pretty easily. Greet's gonna jump down into that L area, looking at trip boxes, finds someone coming, and is able to get Ryan as Ryan jumps through the frame. But Jaggin waiting for him, so trade-off going there. Teemo gonna prime a nade over on long here. The birthday boy is currently 7 and 5. Most of those kills coming from grenades as he breaks middle, or attempts to break middle from these arches, nading over the roof. CK over here on long is able to kill Teemo. CK is going to push up as Thunder is going for a mid capture here.
Area secure.
Fusion moving into that mid house area.
Secure.
Gonna look up the stairs, in the pit. Finds one. Jaggin finds another. Gall waiting at the top of the ladder. There's also one in sewers. Well, was in sewers. Greets his nade, clears that out. Sorry, Jules' nade clears Greets out. Milo with an MP40 kill from above. Thrown around. Milo having a tough game so far, even though he had a very, very clutch first half. His second half has been a bit of a sacrificial lamb role. Dorito trying to get his first flag back. Unable to do so. Okay. Motive gets one. Did not get that mid-house clear, but has a teammate in front of him. So. Dorito nades up ladder. Oh, missed him. I thought that might have gone in. Jagan does hit Gall, though. So Motive waiting for Jagan to show his head. Instead, he gets Ryan Emo flying up the ladder. Nice shot by Motive as Jagan went for a weird angle. Motive was ready. Snaps to him. Milo over here at the first flag, though. Looking to get a few spawn kills, to be a menace. Hold that flag. And Jules is able to clear it out without a lot of extra resources spent over there. So I think Milo did get a tick for that. So not all for naught, but also not a controlling move. Dorito going to move up into that mountain pit stairs area as Jules goes in. Dorito's patience, able to kill. That is 5 dead on the side of GSKILL. Thunder going for another cap out. Over here, they have all spawned on this side. There's a lot of running on this side to get to this flag here. As GSKILL able to hold on. Milo over on the other side of the map now. They were not expecting him to be at lower connector. He gets 2 kills and he runs over. He's going to the backside of bridge here. So he has taken his nuisance role and expanded on it. Dorito spamming from double doors, gets 1 kill, but it's taken out. Traded, and then CK kills Jagan with a nade. Oh no. Fusion has now moved back over to Arches, gets the kill on the Teemo, grabs the flag. So now the 3 middle flags are all Thunders, and the 2 last flags are GSKILL. Thanks, bud. Teemo moving over. Does not last very long. Okay, let's see. We've got Dorito 14 kills, Jagan 16 kills. Jagan doing a lot, 16 and 6 so far. He's been favoring kind of all over the map so far, currently in mid-house. Harrington is very funny to watch a sniper play because you get about 20 pixels and that's about it. Every angle is so tight. GSKILL gonna go for a mid cap here. Nope, Gall thinks better of it. Realized he didn't have any friends, so he's gonna move into the safety of mid house. Does not help him though, as CK is there. Teemo finally arrives, but a little too late. So instead of hanging around middle, he's gonna go up ladder. Try to get Jules from the back, but Jules was ready for it. Taylor gonna drop down into that L area. Gall able to kill Jules before anything crazy happens. We have Chuck on ladder now. He's going to be looking, gets a kill on a Fusion as he comes through. And he's going to hold that double door again, looking for a second one. Sees his teammates nade fly in there. Neither the nade nor Chuck shot lands. And Chuck's second shot is able to get CK as he comes through that double door. Now, Chuck Motive going to move over, gets the kill at Tribox, and now going to look back into that middle area. This little place at ladder gives a lot of sight, a lot of view, so it's very important to have control of it. But if you let someone like Motive in there for too long, he can really cause some trouble if he's never cleared out. He's going to grab a bar instead and go grab that first flag. Jagan breaks middle cap, so what they thought was going to be a potential cap-out situation, Jagan says no, closes the door to that. Fusion does help clear out middle here. Jagan going to move up into mid-house. Looks like Fusion's going to push ladder here.
Point captured.
Taylor about to run into two more guns. Yep, Dorito gets the trade there. And Jagan with a rare miss up on that mountain stairs. Going to have to try again if they poke out. Meanwhile, Greets 2 kills before Jules' spray finds him. Dorito going to throw a nade, hopefully get to that L area. Meanwhile, 3 dead on the side of GSKILL. 4 dead now, but Taylor is able to get a trade. Jules sitting in sewer, being all nice and sneaky deaky like. Looks like a whole bunch of GSKILL went to their first flag just for safety reasons. Milo going to try to clear out those sewers while everyone else pushes up. Meanwhile, Thunder in control of this middle area of the flag. This is what I was saying they needed to work on for second half. They have clearly also agreed with me and made it a priority to hold not just the middle flag, but the middle section of the map. And that has allowed them, GSKILL has been holding on to their first flag and then pushing up through sewers. But the actual meat of the map, Thunder has dominated so far this half. You can see that on the score for this half. Unfortunately, they're in a hole still from first half, so they got about 7 minutes. They're going to have to get a couple cap outs here if they want to try to overcome that first half point differential. Nope. Little impotent nade from Fusion causes him to change directions. That is the only flag they currently have, so he's going to back up a little bit and try to get a little clear out of their second flag. He and CK are able to do that. CK gets a bit of breathing room for Thunder, as GSKILL has kind of given up that middle flag and instead controlled the edges of the map instead. Nice shot from Jagan when all he saw was a helmet.
Point captured.
Jagan again from mid-house gets Taylor on mountain stairs. CK pushing up, grabbing that arch flag, meaning Thunder is knocking on the door of another cap out here. Milo gonna jump down, see if he can see anyone in that sewer area. Decides to go back up. Jules apparently is the closest one to them, but he's at Tribox, so arch flag did go back the way of Teemo, as Jules is unable to get any bar snipes from those Tribox area. We got 4 members of GSKILL all the way over. Taylor, 3 HP with a scoped car. Unable to get the kill, as all Ryan had to do was look at him funny. And finally, the GSKILL, they swarmed that side of the map and they took over that side of the map. Meanwhile, Fusion still holding this middle flag as GSKILL is all on the mountain side, it feels like. Teemo, 5 HP. Nade anywhere near him takes him out, so looks like Dorito is pushing up that way. Motive going to scope in on those mountain stairs. Does see someone come up, but is unable to get the kill. He's gonna go down lower instead. As they have a little back and forth, Motive is able to get Jules there, but Ryan Emo able to get the trade and the flag, meaning the arch flag is the only flag in the hands of GSKILL. Timo quickly grabs that plateau to give them just, you know, a little bit of insurance. Reed's gonna push up to help Timo out over here. Taylor gets a 1D onto CK. Nice shot from Timo there with the Stoss as Fusion tries to come out of spawn. We see GSKILL kind of shifted focus. They now have control of the long side of the map, whereas Thunder has control of the mountain side, but also control of that middle. So both allied sides so far have controlled the middle portion of the map. Both allied sides so far have translated that control into cap-outs. The difference currently is GSKILL translated it into more cap-outs than Thunder. We got about 3.5 minutes left. Thunder is in the lead. They're currently up by, let's be generous, say 100. They're in need of about 4 or 5 cap-outs. Don't know if that's possible in 3 minutes. Jaggin over here pushed up white stairs, holding that angle as they cross over to Arch. Gall doing his best to hold that first flag. See someone in the pit, misses the shot, falls. 9 HP, Gall does get the kill there. Gonna push up to ladder. Not much life on him. He sees Jaggin on the top of white stairs. They're gonna have a little trade here. Jaggin looked like a no-scope, able to kill him there. And Jules with the grenade bounces right into Jaggin's face. That was when Jules threw that, Jaggin was nowhere near. Meanwhile, CK holding that spawn exit with a scope car.
Point captured.
Ryan grabs his first flag, patiently takes off Gall's head, and he's going to push up, try to get it into mountain there. But he will not, because Milo behind him through sewers. Going to grab his bar and hold on. This is, again, the role that Milo switched into on this half is the nuisance role. And he is fulfilling it. We got 33 kills going the way of Ryanino. 29 kills going the way of Greets. About 1 minute left in this second half. GSKILL looking to put a cap onto an undefeated group play performance.
Point captured.
They're basically in hold mode. You can see GSKILL just holding the flags they got. They know they don't have to do anything crazy. They're just holding. Jaggin looking everywhere for Timo. Cannot find him. Instead, pushes up into and grabs that arch flag, you know, just for good measure. Meanwhile, Timo, Jaggin couldn't find him. Has to go, Dorito has to come up from lower connector to finally find Timo.
Point captured.
And all of a sudden, Thunder on the verge. They got one more flag to cap. Taylor able to get 1 kill. Gonna push up, make sure that they don't lose any ground, and there, that is it. That is the end of Group A for both Thunder and GSKILL. GSKILL going through, losing the half but winning the match. Meanwhile, Thunder going through, taking 2 losses here to end the day of group play. So we will see both of them again tomorrow for the start of the playoffs. But yeah, decent game from Thunder and GSKILL on one of the classic maps. GSKILL, a pretty dominant performance during the first half there. Thunder with a very, they definitely won that second half, but unfortunately did not win it enough. So